So I've been traveling a lot across the world over the last 3 months, tons of travels, okay? But now I'm back home in India and I have this urge to kind of get back to exploring my own country. And so I've been actually researching a lot online and I found somebody very interesting. So it's a platform called Xafari and they do work in the rural communities. They work with rural entrepreneurs and also very interesting locations which are unknown and hidden. And it seems, as the luck would have it, that he's going out on a field trip and he's invited me to join him. So कल से मैं एक road trip पे जा रहा हूँ with this very interesting folks and I think I'm gonna love it because the way they work and the kind of communities they work with are completely the ones that resonate with me as well. So कल से road trip पे शुरुआत. Hey, Goutham. Good to see you finally.
Morning, nice to meet you. Yeah, good. How's your flight? All good?
All good, all good.
Great, awesome. Come on in.
Yeah. Hey Goutham, it's so nice to finally meet you and I'm so looking forward to the next few days when we travel together.
Yep.
But I'm also very excited to ask you a question that I've been very curious about because your startup is so unique. Tell me a little bit about why Xafari and why you do what you do and what's your inspiration in all of this?
You asked the question twice, why, right? And that's the answer as well. So we want to showcase small rural business establishments and the people who own them, right? And it's not just about the who and the what, but more importantly, the why. Why are they doing what they're doing? At the same time, we're also looking at a huge amount of places in rural India, which all have a story for themselves. So those places, every single place has a unique story. And around these places, there are these small business establishments which cater to the travelers going out there to see these places. And they also have stories.
Right.
So we really want to bring those stories out and tell the people why these people are doing what they're doing.
Lovely. I love this idea of stories kind of guiding our travels.
Yep.
So looking forward to the next few days and yeah, let's explore this. This trip would be amazing, I think.
The morning started with a visit to a very unique family-run food place in Bangalore called Anusha Dosa. Frankly, it looked like just any other place till we started talking to Mr. Anandappa. He told me how this place was actually started to offer authentic Devangiri benne dosas, which are a speciality of his hometown Devangiri. He also takes a lot of pride in Kannadiga culture. One of the walls at the food place is actually full of firsts from Karnataka, from all walks of life. The dosas were delicious, but it was actually talking to Mr. Anandappa that was truly insightful. This small stop also gave me an idea of how enriching the next few days of the trip will be.
Goutham, for the last 1 hour we've been on the road. Bas ghum hi rahe. Where are we going?
I'm still going to keep a little bit of a surprise element for you, but I know that you like temples and architecture.
I love temples.
Yep. So that's exactly where I'm taking you. You're going to see an amalgamation of two different styles of architecture in one single temple.
Wow.
Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop. I'm going to map it on the app, and then let's take it forward from there.
You can do it on the app itself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh wow. Let's do it.
So right now I'm on the home page. All you need to do is explore around you, hit places to see.
So at least I know one thing, this place is near me.
Yes, absolutely. And there we go. The first thing which came up is the temple that I wanted to take you to. So it's nearby.
So how far is it?
It's about 20 minutes from here.
Oh, perfect. Let's go.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Great.
Goutham, this place is quite something. I am in love. Where are we?
So we are in a place called Nugehalli. And this is a Hoysala and Chola temple. It's an interesting thing. But I don't want to tell you more. Why don't you look at Xafari? Let Xafari do the talking.
It's all on the app?
It's all there.
Okay. Now we are at the Lakshmi Narasimha temple at Nugehalli. It's a small village in Karnataka in the Hassan district. Now these are Hoysala temples built in the 13th century. And my God, these are beautiful. I am overwhelmed with the beauty of this place. So this is how a little bit of the history of the place goes. जो बाहर का structure है, that was actually built by the Cholas and by the Hoysalas from the inside. So when you look at the walls and the carvings from the outside of the temple as well as the Gopuram, you will see the Chola structures. And when you go inside into the Mandapam and the Garbhagriha, that's where you see all the beautiful, intricate Hoysala style of carvings and architecture. Now, this temple is dedicated to Lord Narasimha, and he's the presiding deity here. So what I'm going to do next is go inside, pay my respects, make some wishes, and really thank my stars for bringing me here, because this place is a jewel. I had no idea this existed till today, and I'm so excited I'm telling you guys about it. Must visit if you are in Karnataka. But abhi andar jaake dekhte hain what this temple looks like from inside. Come along. Goutham, this place is just amazing. Thank you so much for bringing me here. But now that you got me here, my expectations have gone through the roof. Okay, wahan hai abhi.
Right.
What are we doing next?
Xafari has something for everything. So now we've seen a bit of ancient architecture.
Yeah.
How about we see a little bit of engineering feat,
Okay.
more recent, but not too many people know about it. So, shall we?
So Goutham once again managed to surprise me. We are at a very interesting place, जिसके बारे में मुझे कुछ भी पता नहीं था पहले. We are at the Bagur-Navale tunnel. This is India's and Asia's second longest water tunnel. Now, what does this tunnel do? Basically, this connects two towns, Bagur and Navale, and this carries water forward from one to the other place and helps in irrigation. Where we're standing right now is about 50 feet deep. However, that's not it. If you go inside the tunnel, which is right behind me, it goes as deep as 300 feet. Pretty scary, so I've decided not to go inside. I'm just gonna be outside and enjoy it from here. And yeah, spend some time just taking some pictures here. That's the plan. For now, it's quite hot now, so now my next plan is to bug Goutham and help me find a place here where we can go and drink something cool. Yes, that's the plan. So one of the great things about rural tourism is actually you get to eat very authentic local food in a very authentic way as well, like we're eating here right now. So अभी मैं vegetarian खाना खा रहा हूँ. I have something very interesting. It's called mudde or ragi balls. So this is the authentic local food here. तो इसको खाते कैसे? Basically you break it and then you dip into sambar, right?
Yep.
Sambar adds a lot of flavor to it. And then we have vada and we have rice. Of course, the best way of eating this food is not with a spoon but with your hands. So clean them properly and dig in. So Goutham, this time I will not let you decide. तुम्हारी नहीं चलेगी where we are going next. I am going to pick something from the app.
Okay.
So we go to the places to see nearby. Oh, awesome! Awesome!
You already found one.
There's such an amazing place next to us. It's a submerged church. Did you even know about this?
You just got the nearest one and you selected that.
Could you be? It's not like that. It just
I can
happens
see
to
it
me.
there.
Anyway, whatever. Let's just go. Alright Goutham, we are finally at the place that I picked. So guys, this is Xafari Church and we are going to go inside and I'll tell you all about it from inside. Follow me. So these are the ruins of the Xafari Church. Now this church has a very very interesting history. तो इसके इतिहास में जाते हैं थोड़ा सा. It was built in 1860s by the French missionaries here. in a very iconic Gothic style. तो अगर आप देखेंगे, this is very large, huge, beautiful structure. और 100 साल बाद, in 1960, there was actually a reservoir built here. So this is right now, a reservoir built on the Hemavati river. Unfortunately, when the reservoir was built, the church was submerged, so it was abandoned at that point of time. Something that locals know about and come here to spend their evenings, to watch the sunset. Beautiful location. हम भी आज यही करने वाले हैं. We're just gonna stand here, enjoy the sunset, and take in the cool breeze. थोड़ी देर पहले बहुत बारिश हो रही थी, but now the weather has changed back to this nice golden glow of the evening. So I'm gonna go enjoy the water and the church, and just enjoy some solitude here. Actually, Goutham should be around somewhere, so let me just go look for him, and he said he'll tell me a few interesting things about the app. तो वो ढूंढते हैं पहले. Let's go. I'm amazed there's so much information here. I mean, you put in so much here, wow.
Did you also know you can check into these places? Like every single place of interest that is on Xafari, you can check it and you can share it on social media. You can add a picture and of yourself. We have certain hashtags for that specific place and you can post it on social media. Boast about it to your friends that you were there.
So how do I do it?
I'll tell you. So you check in. You see nearby places that you can check in?
Yeah, let's check in at a location.
Yeah. So we are 12 meters from Shettiali Church. We are at Shettiali Church. So you can check in as long as you're within a certain radius.
Okay.
So let's click check in. Yeah.
Ooh, let's add a pic.
Yep. And then
Instagram. Let's do done. So after our amazingly long, hectic, but really fulfilling day, now it's time to show you guys where I'm sleeping tonight. So I'm at a very interesting place. It's called Simply Camps. इसके बारे में हम आपको कल ज़्यादा बताएंगे and I'll show you the place in detail. But for now, I would really show you where I'm sleeping tonight. Ta-da! All right, home sweet home. So मैं आपको अपने रूम का टूर बाद में दूंगा, but before all of that, it's time to actually cook some food here. So I'm heading off to the kitchen and I'm gonna cook something very interesting. So आ जाइए आप, देखते हैं साथ में क्या बना सकते हैं.
ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಮೀಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು.
ನನಗೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ಹಳ್ಳಿ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೀವು ಹುಡುಕಿ ನನ್ನನ್ನು ಹುಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅಂತೇಳಿ ತೋರಿಸೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದು ನನಗೆ ತುಂಬಾ ಖುಷಿ ಆಯ್ತು. ನನಗೆ ಅದೊಂದು ನನಗೆ ಗರ್ವದಿಂದ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಜಫಾರಿ ಅವರೇ, ನೀವು ಬನ್ನಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಹತ್ರ. ನಿಮ್ಗೊಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ,
ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೇರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀರಾ?
ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಕೇರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ನಿಮಗೆ.
Goutham, I really love how you interact with your partners and the kind of energy you guys share, and it's really something. How do you manage? How do you do this magic?
About how, I think it was inspiration first. And that inspiration goes back about 5 years. So we were on this road trip from Bangalore to Pondi. A single lane highway, mid-morning, stomachs were grumbling. We had to have something to eat, right?
Right.
Chanced upon this thatched roof eatery, right? We wanted to stop for 15 minutes, walked in, we only wanted food and only food, nothing else. Then came Lakshmi Amma. Wood fire dosas with the freshest chutneys, right?
Nice.
Not only that, the stories, the local legends, the folklore, the gossip, 45 minutes, right? And then I got thinking, after we left and was driving towards Pondi, why are these people not represented in India today? And that is when this inspiration happened, right?
So is Lakshmi Amma now your partner as well?
Unfortunately not. That's a little melodramatic because now that highway is a 4-lane highway. And I've tried going back there and finding her, but the shop is no more there. After 40 years being run, because of the expansion of the highway, I've not been able to find her. But I really hope I do. I'm sure I will.
Anyway, let's cheers to Lakshmi Amma,
Cheers
the
to her.
inspiration for everything. Hey, good morning, Goutham.
Good morning, good morning.
क्या चल रहा है? What's happening?
Nothing, we're in the mountains. So today is going to be all about nature. Shall we go?
Amazing, let's do it. In case you're wondering why am I standing with my phone, it's because actually I discovered this place from the Xafari app, and not just discovered it but also found a lot of very interesting information. Now one very interesting bit of information about this place is why it's called Agni Gudda. Two reasons for that. The first one is there's a village close by which is called Agni, so Agni Gudda, Gudda means a hill. But the more interesting story is actually that thousands of years back there used to be volcanic activity here, and because of which it's also known as Fiery Mountains, or again Agni Gudda. All of it on the app, so not only I'm identifying places from this, I'm also learning and of course sharing with you guys. But now I'm a little bit tired, so I'm just gonna relax here, drink some water and then head down for breakfast. The hike to the hills was amazing, and now I'm actually at my new home today. It's called Hemavati Nature Stay and it's located in a valley-like region. Really beautiful location. पर मुझे अभी लगी है बहुत भूख after all the hard work in the morning. So you know what I'm doing? I'm making my own breakfast. I am cooking some authentic local food with my hosts here, and I think it's gonna be fun. So अभी जाके नाश्ता बनाते हैं and then we'll head off and see what else is planned for me today. I also want to really introduce you to the people who make all the experiences at this place possible. So सबसे पहले सचिन है हमारे साथ, he was the caretaker here, and we also have Praveen. Praveen makes all the amazing food here. मैंने अभी खाया नहीं है पर हम साथ में बनाने वाले हैं, पर बहुत तारीफ सुनी मैंने. Praveen, हम क्या बना रहे हैं आज नाश्ते में?
नीर डोसा बनाना.
नीर डोसा बना रहे हैं. मैं बना सकता हूँ?
अच्छा.
चलिए. In case you are wondering नीर डोसा को नीर डोसा क्यों बोलते हैं, उसकी भी एक छोटी सी कहानी है. नीर डोसा is made of two words, नीर and dosa. नीर means water, and the batter for नीर डोसा is actually really thin, as you can see. It's like almost like water, hence the name नीर डोसा. Oh, I think I'm already making it. Anyway, प्रवीण मुझे बताएंगे कि नीर डोसा कैसे बनाते हैं, क्योंकि मैंने पहले कभी बनाया नहीं है नीर डोसा. तो instructions आपसे बताइए कैसे शुरुआत की जाए इसकी. So you start the process by mixing the batter again really well so that it becomes consistent.
Oil.
And then some oil on the pan.
Close करना थोड़ा. That's it.
Yeah, he makes it look so simple, but what basically you do is you kind of have the batter ready, oil ready on a pan that is actually preheated. तो थोड़ा गर्म already होता है अब जब आप इसमें डालते हैं, काफ़ी गर्म होता है. And then you pour the batter in it and then cover it with lid. कितने देर के लिए बंद करना है इसको lid के साथ?
5 minutes.
एक डोसा के लिए 5 मिनट. So wow. So it is a slow cooking dosa. 5 मिनट बाद हमारा पहला डोसा ready हो जाएगा. 5 minutes later our dosa is ready. It looks absolutely delish. I can't wait to eat it. But before I do that, I have to make my own dosa. That's the deal with Praveen. तो अभी मैं हूँ next in line. Goutham, this is perhaps going to be the best dosa you have ever eaten in your life. And I really want you to try it out and tell me how it is.
Okay.
I've made this with all my skills, love and dedication.
Thank you. I'm being a guinea pig here, am I?
No, it's really good.
Sure. Okay. Give it a try.
It's like exam for me, I'm stressed. Right?
All right.
What are you saying, man?
I'm
It's
just kidding.
so good.
I'm just kidding. It's delicious. It's really nice. It's
Nice,
really
nice, nice. Thank you. Let's do our dosa and vadai. A big warm welcome from the beautiful Bettada Bhaireshwara temple. This is a 600-year-old temple dedicated to Lord Shiva. This temple is actually located on top of a hill, so you have to come here by a small hike, about 150 steps from the road. Beautiful journey. So don't skip that, don't come up in the car. I would really recommend walk up on those steps. It's covered with trees and it's really, really nice. I found this location on the Xafari platform itself, and there's something else also very interesting about this place here. So it's actually built in the Kadamba style of architecture, which was a dynasty which ruled for a brief period of time in this area and built a few temples. What I'm going to do next is walk around and see the place, and join me as I show you this simple yet very beautiful and elegant temple. It's such a hot day, my God.
I know. We need something to really cool you off, right? Let's go.
Cool me off? I have no idea what he means. After the cool dip at the waterfall, we are now at the Hemavati nature stay. अभी बहुत मैं थक गया हूँ और खाने के इंतजार हो रहा है. But before that happens, we are going to actually cook food here. We'll make something which is very specific, very authentic to the Malnad region. So we'll try some authentic Malnad cuisine today. And I have Praveen here with me. Praveen, say hello to everyone.
Hi.
So Praveen is actually going to help us cook the lunch today, and he's going to teach me also how to cook it. Praveen, क्या बना रहे हैं आज?
अभी राइस बॉल बनाया था कड़बो.
कड़बू.
Yeah.
कड़बू राइस बॉल्स. कैसे बनाते हैं इसको?
ये राइस पाउडर है.
ये थोड़ा थिक राइस है क्या?
हाँ, thick rice. Just rava type. This is water. Just.
मैं इसको हिलाता हूँ, आपको मदद करता हूँ. Frankly, guys, the best thing about staying with a family in a homestay is actually getting to participate in all the things that they do in their kitchen. तो आज हम वही करने वाले हैं. खाना खाने से पहले खाना बनाएंगे. तो कितना देर इसको बॉईल करते हैं ऐसे?
5 to 10 minutes.
5 to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So as we are doing it, इसका कंसिस्टेंसी बदलता जा रहा है. अभी काफ़ी थिक विस्कस सा हो गया अंदर, और समझ में आ रहा है थोड़ी देर में लड्डू बनने लायक हो जाएगा. बड़ी मेहनत है, पर 5-10 मिनट इसको ऐसे ही घुमाना है, which is a lot of work. मेहनत करेंगे तो खाना भी अच्छा बनेगा. So I've taken over the kitchen from Praveen, and I'll tell you about the last step. Actually, not the last step, the second last step. Last step से पहले आप इसको स्टीम करेंगे करीब 20 मिनट के लिए. So this is our contraption for that. So you kind of just close the lid. The fire is already on. 20 मिनट इंतजार, उसके बाद खाना. That's the last step where we gobble this with all the goodies that Praveen has prepared. Let's start with the highlight today, which is kadaboos. These are the rice balls, and this is what we'll eat with everything else that we have prepared. So, how do you eat this? सबसे पहले आप इसको रसम के साथ खा सकते हैं, करी के साथ खा सकते हैं. So that's our first thing. Okay. Then we have sabzi, which of course can be on the side. We have some delicious coconut chutney. We have my favorite rasam. Okay. We have curd, which we'll kind of finish the meal with. And of course, we have rice as well. So rice balls, rice would be kind of our carbs. And then we have everything else on the side to complement it. So Goutham, the lunch was amazing. And I was actually looking forward to some sleep. आप उठा लाए मुझे यहाँ पे. What is happening? Where are we going? This better be good, okay?
I'm sure it'll be good. I want you to meet two very special people, two good personalities. So that's where I'm taking you. ಅಜಯ್ ಅವರೇ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ.
ಓಕೆ,
ಫುಲ್ ಡೀಟೇಲ್ಸ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀನಿ.
Okay.
ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ, ನೀವು ಯಾರು, ಎಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀರಾ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ, ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀರಾ ಅಂತ ನೀವೇ ಹೇಳಬೇಕು.
ಓಕೆ. ಸಾಧಾರಣ 2 ವರ್ಷದ ಮುಂಚೆ ನಾವು ಇದು ಡಿಸೋಜರ್ ರೋಸ್ವುಡ್ ಹ್ಯಾಂಡಿಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊರೋನಾ ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು, ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಹೋಗ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗ್ತಿತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಟೈಮಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಬಾಬಟ್ ಅಂತ ಒಬ್ಬರು ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ರಾಫ್ಟ್ಸ್ಮ್ಯಾನು, ಅವ್ರು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಮತ್ತು ನಾವು ತಿತ್ತಿಮತ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಡಿಪೋದಿಂದ ಆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ರೋಸ್ವುಡ್ ತರ್ತೇವೆ. ಮತ್ತು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರಕಾರ ಯಾವ ಡಿಸೈನ್ ಬೇಕೋ ಆ ಥರ ಎಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತೇವೆ.
So sir, now you met the visionary and he spoke about the person who's executing his vision. That's Babu Etta. Yeah. Let's go meet him.
Absolutely, let's do that.
Let's go.
Yeah, please.
So this was my failed experience of trying to make an elephant in 5 minutes. But with some bit of good training, I actually managed to carve a little bit. But I think what I've realized in the last 5-10 minutes of actually getting trained at doing this is it's very hard. He has learned everything on his own. He's a self-made man, self-learned sculptor. So I'm very impressed with him. What he's creating, one elephant he takes a day to make, and these are the small pieces. He makes really big pieces as well, which I had actually look at some time back. Amazing stuff. What I did today was a small kind of a session learning this, but this could also be done by you. In future, Xafari would be starting these workshops where you could come here, spend time here, and learn from the expert, and go home maybe with an elephant that you carve out yourself. Who knows, So keep your eyes and ears open and stay updated. You will know more about this workshop as they happen in future. For now, I think I will get back to a bit more of carving.
All of us know about the world famous temples of Bangalore, but we are going to do something completely unique there. Water sport. The Yagachi Dam there has created a water reservoir which is now fast developing into a destination in itself, especially for adventure enthusiasts. As the day ended, we drove back to Bangalore, and it was time to say goodbye to Goutham.
Thank you so much, Goutham. I had the best time exploring Hassan with Xafari, and I really look forward to exploring more with them.
I'm glad you had a great time, and I'm really looking forward to see you exploring more with Xafari.
I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. If you want to know more about Xafari, their details are in the description below, as well as the links to download them on your iOS or the Android devices. See you in the next video. Ciao for now. You can access Xafari on your browser as well as your mobile devices, both on Android as well as iOS. Now, on the browser, you would actually use Xafari to read articles, get inspiration, also plan your trips. One of the coolest features in the app is that you can actually check in at the different locations. You can look through interesting places around you, interesting establishments around, places to stay, places to eat. It's full of great place to actually make your trip much more interesting. To start using it, download the app, register yourself there, and start exploring like a Xafarian.